Hello, viewers! For this introduction, the spirit of post-production Callum has wormed its way into America, and I'm gonna tell you how our scoring system works, because we realized we haven't done that, and it's been 3 episodes. So, you get 1 point for actually naming whatever it is that we create in this Hell podcast. You get 1 point for winning a bit that I, just kind of come up with out of thin air, because I drip with charisma and, being really good at bits. You get a point for saying the quote that becomes the little double-barrel episode name, so you've probably seen the naming convention.
You've probably seen the name of our podcast if you listen to our podcast.
They probably have.
I hope so. Unless you're blind. If you're blind, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, if you're blind,
we have funny episode names.
I'm very sad.
You should
they
get someone to read
probably have a
them to you.
screen reader.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay.
Callum specifically can get canceled, and that's -1 point. There's no limit on how many times Callum specifically can be canceled, but none of the rest of us can be. So that's
okay.
You can have a negative
I thought you
point.
could, you just don't.
No.
Okay.
Sick. You're the only one cancelable. And you can have potentially unlimited points for doing something that I think is cool, because it's my bit, and I get to choose what happens. You can also lose points if I think it was particularly bad, but because only Callum loses points, it's not gonna happen very much to Ashton, I don't think. Or to me. Cool.
Yo.
So that's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Banger.
Hey, welcome to Writer's Roulette, the advice show for the modern era. Wait. Oh, fuck. No.
Shit.
Fuck, I got the scripts mixed up. Hey, my name's Callum, my pronouns are they, them, and I am not your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
My name is Ashton, my pronouns are he, they, and I'm not your middleest brother, Travis McElroy.
Hello, my name is Tobias. My pronouns are he, him, they, them, and its, and I am not your sweet little baby brother, Griffin McElroy.
There we go, we did the funny. Thank you, Toby, for being on board. I had to set that up with Ashton in advance because I knew he wouldn't do it.
I love that.
So yeah, I'm going to read from a random list of words, and from that list, my wonderful co-host will pick 3 words that catch their ear. Using those 3 words, we will create a pitch for some sort of media-based story. I feel like that just applies to all stories. Whether it's a TV show,
when the story has
movie.
a medium.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo.
That's it. Let's do the thing.
Words.
Word list.
Words.
Okay. Lighter.
Yes.
Winner. Lighter?
Yeah.
Immediately?
Lighter?
Okay.
It's a cool word. Fuck
It's
you.
a cool word. Mistreat. Moving. Entry. Rock. Highway. Explosion.
Highway.
Alright. Lamb. Lazy. Trial. Army. Competition.
Competition?
Trial.
I liked trial as well. Those are both good.
I
I'll
like
let you two fight that
competition
out.
too.
Oh, jeez.
Those are both fine.
I prefer competition, and I don't get to pick often, so I'm going to take executive decision and pick
Yo.
competition out of those 2.
Right.
So what are our words?
Lighter, highway, and competition.
Okay, I feel like, can we do like a racing, like a fucking Speed Racer, Fast and Furious racing movie, like a
yes.
highway competition?
I was thinking, modern fantasy, it's...
Oh, fantasy racing movie!
Yes! It's cars, but it's magic cars, and I was thinking the lighter would come in that, our main character is, a fire mage.
Oh, shit, that's fun.
Okay.
This is sick.
So that was my
Okay.
idea.
That's a cool idea.
Sexy.
I would love to do a fantasy, car action movie.
Finally, we have 1 straight episode. Not because it's actually straight, but because there are cars.
Because it's a racing movie. But we got fun fantasy twist, so that's inherently gay people,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure we'll write some gay people.
So, okay. So how does the racing work? What do our vehicles look like? Are they sort of all sorts of things? Is this like a...
I would really love it if, it ranged from, like, Mad Max bullshit cars to, like, motorcycles to just, like, some dude on a magical unicycle.
Hell yeah.
That'd be so
So there's
funny.
a thing, there's a D&D setting called Space Jammer, which is not in 5th edition yet, which is really sad. It needs to be.
Pain.
And it's basically like this sci-fi setting which has spaceships that are fueled by magic.
Yo!
So in the game, you spend spell slots to fuel the ship. So I like something like that where it's like a mana-based engine.
Yo, that would be
where-
really cool.
Yeah, they put their magic into the engine, and that's how it's powered, and that's how it moves. And that's like the only thing that your vehicle requires to join this race. It can look however you want. It can have whatever weapons you want. It can have however many other drivers
We're
you want.
we're really
Well, you
Mad
said
Max in
Mad
it,
Max.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
I love
like
that.
really explosive, not like actually violent, but like
No, I want
you know,
real violence.
explosive and shooty. Oh, maybe we could just Mad Max it.
Yes, I was thinking it, but because it's highway, I was thinking this is like set in the magical 50s without the racism and all that bullshit.
Of course.
The pretty aesthetic and the like, ooh, they're like greasers and they've got like poodle skirt girlfriends, but it's not like racism.
It's like magical grease.
Oh,
Yo, yes!
Gone from Okay, is this magical Mad Max or is this magical Grease?
Both.
That is the ultimate philosophical
Both?
question.
It's both.
I've never seen Mad Max in its
I
entirety.
haven't either.
I've seen Fury Road, the new one. Not new at this point. The more like modern one, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. You guys should watch it. How about we just have a 50s Grease Lightning inspired car
I love that.
as like one of the main ones?
Our main character is
that
just
can be a
this
guy.
greaser-looking motherfucker.
Oh yes.
What's that fucking book with the, like, gay greasers? But they're not actually gay, but everyone thinks they're gay.
I don't
I
read books.
do not know.
I think one of them's named Ponyboy. It's something.
Ooh, Sophie.
It's like a good popular book, but I never read it, so I don't remember what the title is.
Ponyboy Michael Curris from The Outsiders.
The Outsiders, that's what it's called.
There we go. That's a thing.
Yeah. I was thinking
I
definitely
don't get
that
this
aesthetic.
reference.
Maybe it's more an
Okay.
American thing.
Maybe I'm not good at books, so
Yo.
I'm also not very good with like any books that came out before the year 2000, pretty much.
That's the worst books. I can't believe you have, like, this is so sad for you.
This is really sad for me.
Book
I need to
fans
read
on the podcast,
more.
Sorry. Get the co-hosts to read something good.
Give us some recommendations. We give you recommendations on our Twitter account after each episode. Plug.
Plug.
So you should give us some recommendations back. Don't at me.
No, do at.
Just
Do at them.
Oh
them.
no, don't at me.
At them.
at them.
At them.
Fine, at me. At me with some books that I should read.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so Grease, funny Grease person car. Not from Greece, from the movie Grease, not the country
Yeah,
Greece.
fucking
Yo.
Greek people.
Me when Artemis decides to enter this fucking race,
Oh my god.
that would unironically be really cool if we like did a mythology aspect to this.
Let's have a car that is piloted by a guy who dresses like Zeus and like
And he fucking sucks. He's the antagonist because Zeus. Now, if anyone's like a Hellenistic pagan here, I'm very sorry for disrespecting your religion, but Jesus fuck does Zeus fucking suck. I hate that guy.
Yeah, Zeus is not a cool guy. There are cooler Greek gods.
Like Odin is right there. He's still like a lightning old dad man, and he's just like less.
Yeah.
You know, like he's still a little bit sucks, but he doesn't suck more than Zeus, which is not a high bar to be fair.
Yo, maybe instead of Zeus, what if it's Hermes, the fast guy?
Dude, Hermes.
The guy who runs fast in the
Hermes
race maybe is
fucks.
a better face. Hermes fucks everybody.
He truly. that man, he's great. I love me some
True.
Hermes.
Yeah, Hermes cool.
Man with the sexy shoes and the sexier snake staff thing.
Are we literally writing Hermes into this?
Not real Hermes.
Not real
He's
Hermes.
just
Okay.
like a dude. who really likes the aesthetic.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Like, a race that, anyone from any universe can join. So it's like...
pretty sick.
Yeah. It's like that scene, the race scene from Ready Player One, except it's the entire movie and it's a lot better. Sorry. Well, not sorry, Ernest Cline,
Not
actually.
sorry.
The book
It's
sucked
not a
ass,
good
and
book.
the film is not good either. Sorry, Steven Spielberg, though. I'm sure you've done some cool things. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
I haven't seen Jaws or anything else.
Steven Spielberg? I've heard that guy's cool. I don't really know much of his work, but, I mean, sure.
Yeah, he's too underground for me.
Yeah.
I
You guys like Steven Spielberg? I know he's a little underground. He's not, like, super discovered yet, but I really think you should check him out. Jaws is really good. It's, like, this really underground, like, 70s movie. It's one of the first instances of the dolly zoom.
Yo, fun fact, I guess.
Fun fact.
But yeah, that's my new pitch. That's my new pitch. So we can have a character from actual mythology, and we could, like, if this ever got picked up by a company, we could have all their properties in it, I guess.
I mean, I feel like we should stick to, like, just, like, people from different walks of life, so different that it's, like, different dimensions. So, like, we've got a guy from, like, modern fantasy, like, Greek setting, so, like, everyone's kind of, like, got that sort of Hellenistic, like, ancient vibe, but also they have, like, magic and fucking smartphones. Like, we've got that Hermes guy.
Yeah.
And then, like, our main character, the Greaser, is from the universe where all of these races are happening. It's, like, 50s-y modern fantasy. And then we've got, like, just a guy. He's from a normal-ass dimension.
Just a guy.
And
he's got a Ferrari.
And
he's got a compared
Ferrari
to everyone else's car.
that is fucking normal.
I've got some vibe.
Shoot some vibe. Tell us some vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah, but I think we've got a lot of ideas, and I think we need to, like, ground them in something. So I think we sort of start off with, I'm so obsessed with the modern fantasy 1950s thing. And I think that's where our protagonist is from, and I think that's where we start. And then, like, they have these, like, underground magic drag races.
Yes.
Oh,
and then, like, one by one, these other characters from other dimensions might start coming in.
Oh, what if it opens with Greaser Guy is driving just a drag race in their universe, and then in the middle of the race, a portal opens right in front of them. They can't slow down, they go through it, and then they end up in, like, the Nexus, or whatever the fuck we're calling it. The big universe between them all.
I really like the idea of doing, like, a Spider-Verse. Like, pulling a Spider-Verse.
Oh, where they all come
and having people just kind of pop up, like, what the fuck is happening?
Okay.
Except for, I feel like at the end, we should, like, find out that, maybe a corporation or something is doing all of the portal stuff, but we should end it with, like, figuring out how to do consensual dimensional travel, and then they can just have their fun drag races in 50s land.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
So, the villain invades the 50s world to try and take it over and, like, bulldoze it and turn it into their new super boring racetrack, like a, it's just all gonna be concrete donuts.
What if we turn this into a fuck Michael Eisner, and it's like, yeah, it's gonna be concrete donuts, because I learned how to do dimensional travel, and I'm using it to do Jurassic Park, but for the 50s. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. But so, like, what they have to do, our guy has to build their way up the ranks by completing harder and harder races until they, like, I don't know, then they go to this party with the CEO guy who's trying to take over the world, and that's when they can confront and, like, defeat them.
Honestly, I really like the idea of there being a stupid corporate loophole that allows this guy to just, like, trial by combat the CEO, but for racing.
Oh my god, yes, okay.
He climbs up the corporate ladder via absolutely fucking destroying people in drag races, and then at the end he's, like, drag races is in, like, cars, not in, like, drag. Yeah. But although it could also be drag if we want, but then
let's have a drag race.
We could have a montage where he keeps getting better and doing drag races, but for one of the people thought it was like a drag race and not like a Cars drag race, and then...
Yeah. I just like the idea of having a drag queen's car.
Yes, that would be so good!
I think that's cool.
That's just a good visual pun.
I know like 3 drag queens, maybe. I've watched one episode of RuPaul's Ever. By which I mean half an episode of RuPaul's Ever. It was just on, and I was looking at it.
I love that that's our frame of reference for drag queens.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, this is what culture is now.
Drag queens, if you're watching this, if you're one of our viewers, I'm so sorry, queen.
Yeah, me too.
But
me
yeah.
too, queen.
This is let's take just a few seconds out of this podcast to publicly say, fuck you, RuPaul. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Oh yeah, RuPaul's like
fuck
a
you,
bad,
RuPaul.
bad guy.
No one likes you, RuPaul.
No one likes
Shut
you,
up.
RuPaul. Only reason I watch your show is for the drag queens that are actually fucking cool. Fuck you.
Not you.
Not you. Fuck
Not you. Fuck you.
This is a trans rights friendly podcast and a RuPaul unfriendly podcast.
I don't know enough about RuPaul to comment on this, but sure.
Yeah.
I am agreeing with you guys by
RuPaul,
default.
I'm roping Callum into this. If we ever see you, it is on site.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of
We're gonna beat the
RuPaul.
shit out of RuPaul. But yeah.
Alright.
I was thinking, like, we could, like, the plot should basically just be, like, this guy slowly working up the ranks and then drag racing Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our main character,
Mhm.
is he magical, or is he just a guy who runs these underground drag races in the 50s?
This isn't the actual 50s, this is like a magical 50s, isn't
I
it?
think it would be fun if the magic was, like, a secret world within magical 50s.
Oh, that's a lot
And-
of world building.
yeah.
We need to world build this entire thing and then
Truly.
also world build this entire new place which comes in later.
I just think it would be really cool if it was, like, a...
It is cool, but it might be too much. It's a lot of exposition.
We don't have to, like, work around the world building right now. We're just giving the idea to our viewers, to our lovely, wonderful viewers, who will then
Yeah,
write
yeah.
Except
this.
for you, RuPaul.
It's not our fucking problem. Sorry,
It's not our
viewers.
fucking problem.
You have fun
Yep.
world building.
enjoy that. We sure won't. That's why we're
Meanwhile,
not doing
we're gonna have Mai Tais on the beach.
it.
Yeah, I don't know why that was what I'd instantly imagined was magic existed in the 50s, but like they were being secretive about it because, don't want to get done by the FBI.
Yeah.
So they'd have these just like underground wizard socials, and this guy just so happens to run drag races.
Yeah.
But then does this guy need to be magical, or can he just be doing drag races and then a portal opens and he's like, oh fuck.
I love the idea that he gets introduced to magic via the portal. He's like, what the fuck is
Okay.
going on? And then when he sees this corporate asshole trying to bulldoze his entire fucking planet for a huge, like, amusement park for other people, he's like, fuck you, I'm gonna go learn magic and kick your ass. And then he does.
Hell yeah. Before we go any further, all 3 of our previous episodes have had male protagonists. Lady Racer ?
Oh, I'm so down
Fuck
for
yeah.
that. That'd be
Fuck
so
yeah.
good.
Cool. Okay. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Um,
Sexy.
sick.
That's a good point.
I just love the idea of this, like, I feel like the like, butchier, like, more, like, tough girl characters are always relegated to, like, the side character, like, Marvelous Miss Maisel,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's the side character, like, they don't really get starring roles, so I'd really love to
Yeah.
just have, like, a stone butch protagonist.
Yeah. She's like she also does the engineering when she's not racing. She fixes a car between races, and then she has like the pit crew as well.
Lesbians, we are giving you, I don't know, something. Not sure if
I
it's
don't
gonna be
know.
good yet, but it's definitely gonna be hot.
I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Lesbians, we got you.
Lesbians, we love you.
We love you, lesbians. Have a
Hell
lovely
yeah.
day.
I think this is the second episode in a row that we've mentioned how much we love our lesbians.
Yeah, and this is the 3rd out of 4 episodes total that we've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
You're right there.
Sometimes I gotta yawn. It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
time
not
to be
yawning
tired.
time.
No, it is yawning time. It's siesta time.
Oh.
Yes, the time.
Siesta time.
Oh, siesta time. I thought you meant yes, the time. Time gone
It's the
before.
before ages.
Time gone by.
Should we just, like, brainstorm some silly aesthetics for cars?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So immediately I'm thinking about wacky races, and they've got, like, the caveman
Yeah.
car, the mobster car, the fucking one with the dragon. I've forgotten so much of wacky races. There's
I
Dick
do not know what you're
Dastardly.
referencing right now.
Oh my god, it's a Hanna-Barbera racing cartoon that they did, and
That's
it's just
so
got all these
good.
crazy cars in it, and it's a lot of fun. Penelope Pitstop, she's pink and a girl.
And that's her
That's
whole
her
thing.
gimmick. That's her whole thing. We're doing better than that.
Yeah, truly we are.
Are one of these races, one of these characters like gods?
No, I don't think all
Or
of them
like,
are.
or like mythology people? Because that'd be it.
I think we should just go like all genres. I don't think we should have a connecting theme. That's the point, right? It's characters from all different
Okay.
worlds
Yeah.
coming together to drag race.
So, do we have like a cast of characters that like are in with the greaser lady, and if so, are they all from different dimensions, or are we doing like the greasers against every other dimension?
I think the Greasers. I think Greaser Gang
Yeah.
against everyone else. Otherwise, it might get a
Okay.
bit messy.
Although, can we have one character that defects and joins the greasers and they're from a different dimension?
I love that.
So we've got like this team of 50s greasers and then like a little goblin dude on the mechanics team.
I fucking love that.
Okay, I'm here for that.
So it would be like magical greasers, the one dimension like defected goblin dude, and then our non-magical but learning to be magical protagonist, and then our like revolving door of like bullshit gimmicks are gonna be like our antagonists, like the drag race people that we're racing against.
Yeah. Wait, so did you say that the protagonist doesn't know about the magical racing world at the start of the film, right?
Is this a movie?
I don't know. I
feel
don't
like
know.
it would lend itself better to like a show.
I think it's a lot of races for a show.
That's fair. I'm okay with it being a movie.
I think a movie is a good length for this. I watched Speed Racer like last month or something, and that's a lot of fun.
All right, sick.
Can we have a gothic vampire car, which is just
Yes.
a coffin with an engine,
Yes.
and like
Yes, we can.
the vampire has like an Igor as their mechanic.
Can the gothic vampire be a lady, and the our main character is like, wowie, she's pretty, and then the gothic vampire lady defects, and then we get lesbianism.
Oh shit! The gothic vampire lady is in the lead, and she slows down to let the
Yes.
greaser who they've been romancing up this entire time win. That's like the semi-finals, so that
Yes.
the greaser can get in the finals and confront the CEO man.
Yes. And then the greaser lady's like, I thought this meant a lot to you. Why did you let me win? And the vampire lady's like, well, first of all, this is my job. I'm not a capitalist. I'm here to be here. But B, I like you, and I think you're doing good work. So. And then they're gay.
Blah blah blah. Yeah,
Blah,
and then they're gay.
blah. Yo, me when I vampire?
Me when
they're
lesbian
gay,
vampire.
blah blah blah.
Is there any other way to be a vampire? I gotta say.
No, of course not. They all say blah blah blah.
Gay male vampire
Yeah.
is the other way to be a vampire.
Like, you gotta be some type of gay. Or trans.
Seriously.
True. Shout out to trans vampires.
Wow.
Shout out to trans vampires. Shout out specifically to trans het vampires. You guys don't get enough representation.
Big up. I feel like I say big up too much, but big up trans het vampires. On this podcast, we support trans het vampires.
Yo, big up for trans het T for T vampires. Call me.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
that's a concept.
Truly.
Sci-fi car with
Sci-fi
the
car.
Mario Kart hovering wheels thing that they have in Mario Kart 8.
Yeah. Wait.
That's Tron. Tron is
Tron.
what I meant. Tron floating car moment.
Yeah. I haven't thought about Tron since the remake came out in like it was early 2010s, and I saw it in theaters with my dad, and I didn't get it.
Oh no. I haven't thought about Tron since Daft Punk split up.
Topical ish.
I mean, not when this comes out.
Hey,
not even
guys.
really now. Hey, guy.
Maybe we could have a car that looks like the boat that got stuck in the Suez Canal.
Yo,
That's
dating
so
the
topical
episode.
right now and no other time. This is really gonna.
It's
date
not
this
even
one.
relevant. It's not even
Not
relevant
even
as we're
relevant.
recording this.
That
They
was
got
like
out.
half a week ago, and this is coming out 4 weeks later.
Really dating this.
Guys, remember a month and a bit ago when that boat got stuck? Haha, funny.
Haha.
Funny. Funny. Haha, funny.
Hey, remember on Saturday the 3rd of April,
Okay. Okay, we're doing that then.
Yeah.
2021?
The
Yeah,
last
just in
time-
case this comes out in a different year.
The last time I thought about Tron, Big Chungus was funny. That's really gonna
Whoa.
date this one.
Did you ever think about Tron?
Hey!
Hey. Fuck you, Fat Bugs Bunny. You are not funny.
Fuck you, Big Chungus, and fuck you, Reddit. It's not fucking funny.
Well, I'm glad we got that out of our system. Can we have Big Chungus on a car in the movie?
We have one car that is intentionally all just dated memes.
Oh my god.
Like it was funny in 2016. We got Ugandan Knuckles. We got fucking.
What are those?
I unironically want to cast Keanu Reeves as a character. Can we work back from there?
Please.
Can we take Keanu Reeves and work backwards?
Keanu Reeves can be the CEO. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think he
Okay,
would
You know
be-
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Keanu Reeves as a god who's trying to destroy
Oh
the
my
planet
God.
to build.
Yes.
That's excellent casting. That is god tier
Yeah.
casting right there.
It's similar. I've ranted to you guys about the Bad Batch. I didn't like that movie, but Keanu Reeves does play a very cool rich villain in that, so I can get behind this casting.
But this
based on
time
that.
he is a god as well. So that just adds something. I mean, Keanu Reeves can play immortal on account of Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
probably being immortal. There's a good part of me that genuinely believes that.
Keanu Reeves will never die.
seems right.
When we find out that he died, either his body will be unrecognizable or it won't be recovered because he's just gone on to live a different Keanu life.
Keanu life. Everything Keanu Reeves does is like prefixed with the adjective Keanu.
Yes, correct.
So like he's Keanu going for a walk with his Keanu dog.
I bet Keanu Reeves is having some Keanu breakfast right now. Or maybe
Yo.
Keanu brunch if he's feeling particularly fancy.
I hope you enjoy your Keanu
Yeah.
brunch, Keanu.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to keep that whole bit about old memes in because it ended up being a reason to cast Keanu Reeves in this.
Well, it was funny beforehand, so it's gonna be fine.
I think you'll find.
I
think
think
you'll
you'll
find
find
that
looking
memes are
back on it,
funny.
it's actually really funny.
I'm a Redditor.
That's my Reddit voice. Yo, it's so wholesome. 100%. 100 sneak.
Yep.
Hello,
Reddit.
fellow Redditor.
I can't name any Reddit things off the top of my head all of a sudden.
r/PewDiePie submissions.
Uh,
Am I right, gamers?
I think I genuinely forgot that PewDiePie existed for a minute. I haven't thought about PewDiePie in a long time.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, God, I wish I didn't
Yeah.
have to think about PewDiePie.
We're just calling people
That
out
was a
today, aren't
Yeah.
we?
Hey,
Yeah.
if any of our viewers are also viewers of PewDiePie, you can stop being a viewer of us.
Oh, I was gonna say stop viewing PewDiePie first.
Yeah, stop
mean-
viewing PewDiePie and
but
start
then if
viewing
you
us
can't,
instead.
if you can't fuck off and die, then
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
cool with that.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Pirate car.
Pirate car.
Pirate car.
Pirate car.
Pirate car.
Pirate
It's just
car.
pirate ship with wheels. An entire pirate ship with wheels. They have cannonballs. They've got Blackbeard.
Yes.
All that jazz.
Very
bad.
cool.
The caveman car. That's just in Wacky Races.
We can't just do...
We can do
Wacky
some.
Races.
I think we can do one.
We can do
and I
one
think caveman
homage.
is the best choice. It's called a reference.
Can we get the rights to the guy from Wacky Races
Oh my
and
God,
have him in
can
as
we
animated
make
and everything
this-
else as live action?
Can we make this a Wacky Races live action remake, but also with all completely new characters and it's got lesbians in it?
I really don't understand the reference.
Oh my god, Toby, we need to watch Wacky Races sometime.
We do.
It's iconic. I have a DVD.
I have DVDs of 2 Hanna-Barbera cartoons, but it's not cartoons.
Hey!
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 You know, I got the Jetsons and I got Scooby-Doo.
Damn. Those are I'm gonna call out Scooby-Doo here. Those are worse than Wacky Races.
Fuck
Hot
you.
take.
Yeah,
Fuck
Wacky
you.
Races. Wacky Races is.
I don't
Wacky
give a
Races
shit.
is
I don't
the
give a shit
best.
how good Wacky Racers is. It'll never be better
You
than
are
Scooby-Doo. I am a
stupid and
Scooby-Doo
dumb.
stan. I am a Scooby-Doo stan. Never.
Yo, who's your favorite Scooby-Doo
My favorite Scooby-Doo
character?
is probably, and this is a controversial opinion.
I think you think Fred is hot.
Yeah, I do think Fred is hot. I do think Fred is hot. But it's not just.
Yep, there it
it's not
is.
just because he's hot. He's a good leader, and I love his stupid ascot.
Yep, okay.
It's not just because Fred is hot.
But it's like 90% that, isn't it?
It is
My
75%
brain didn't process that, and I thought we
Okay.
were on about Shaggy.
Shaggy is
No.
also hot.
Yeah, Shaggy's cool.
I also thought you'd say that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Fred and Shaggy are gay, and so are Velma and Daphne.
Velma and Daphne are gay.
And Scooby-Doo is a dog.
And Scooby-Doo is a dog.
Woof.
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 Lucky.
Yep, okay.
I think we should have in this. I mean, I'm just spanning off the Wacky Racer thing, which was I just really think we should have. It's a live action film, but one of the
Oh, we have like Spider-Ham.
yeah,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
a Spider-Ham, Space Jam.
So it
Yeah.
does
Stupid,
have to
goofy
be voiced by
cartoon.
John Mulaney is the thing.
We just have Spider-Ham.
Are we
It doesn't
typecasting
have to
John
be
Mulaney?
Spider-Man, but it does have to be John Mulaney. So keep that in mind.
I can't argue with that.
I think John Mulaney should play a flamingo.
That's a good
Person.
one. I was thinking John Mulaney could be like an animated mobster.
Oh.
You come into my car and you try to race me? You try to drag race me?
I think it has to be an animal. I don't know what animal.
Yeah,
would
I
be.
feel like it has to be an
A
animal for the Looney
monster.
Tunes moment.
What animal would be a good?
Mobster?
You could be a raccoon.
John Mulaney is a raccoon.
Mobster. John Mulaney as a raccoon mobster might be the best like series of words I've ever heard.
You come in here. You try to race me. You try to take my trash mobile.
Trash mobile. It's powered by trash instead of magic.
Of course.
It's terrible for the environment.
But I don't care, because I'm a mobster.
I don't care. I'm a criminal. I do what I
as one
want.
does.
It's what I do.
It's what
Pollution.
Pollution.
I'm trying to think. I think I want this guy to have a sidekick as well, who's like also
Squirrel.
a raccoon, but I don't know who we'd cast or a
Nick
squirrel.
Kroll.
Who?
Nick Kroll. He's from Oh Hello, the Broadway musical.
Oh, it's the other.
On
Okay,
Broadway?
it's the other Oh Hello guy.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, I have seen Oh Hello. That's the only thing I think I've seen this guy in, though.
It's so fucking good. He does a bunch of stuff. He had like a TV show. He's on Big Mouth, I think.
He is on Big Mouth. He was in Sausage Party. He was in Sing. He was in Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
Real high bar here.
Captain Underpants was good, don't you dare.
I have not seen the film, but the book's bad.
The book's bang.
The books do fuck. He was in 2 episodes of the What We Do in the Shadows series, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I do like the idea of having the Oh Hello Boys as mobsters, as animal mobsters. Animated like Looney
It
Tunes.
would be so fucking funny.
I think that really brings home the multiple dimensions thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having like animated characters. It worked in
Yeah,
Spider-Verse.
I am slightly worried about doing Spider-Verse again.
But it's not. The film isn't animated for a start.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
It's not all animated A, and then B, there's not like a time component of like, we gotta get them back to their dimension. It's more like a,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you,
yeah.
fuck other dimensions.
Can we, again, I don't just want to do Spider-Verse again, but can we have a live-action human who is in black and white?
I would love that, because it would be different. Like, we're not gonna have like a...
Can that be
Yeah.
the vampire?
That's fun.
Can we have like 1920s lesbian Dracula?
I love the idea of lesbian
Cool.
Dracula being in black and white.
Maybe,
And she has a transatlantic accent, but it's also kind of Transylvanian.
Yeah, like fucking old Hollywood.
Like, I love her
Vampire.
being very old Hollywood.
that is fun.
Mm.
I'm a bit of a sucker for the transatlantic accent. I think it's
It's so
just
good.
nice.
Yeah.
I wish
yeah.
people still talked like that.
You should start.
Maybe I should. I'll learn it. Just so
Like,
I
we
can-
we shouldn't do that, because we're not in any form of America.
The whole point of transatlantic accents is that they're halfway between American and British.
They just sound like an American accent for a state that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I mean, American people would probably think it's a British accent.
Do you
though,
think
right?
it
Sounds
sounds
kind of
British?
British to me, and
Oh, wow, okay.
Because it's less American than
Yeah.
you guys.
Huh.
Like, that's why it's called the transatlantic accent. It is smack dab in between.
Because we're trans and we like it.
Yes.
Yeah. We named it.
Because
Trans
we're on the
people
Atlantic
named
and
it.
we're all trans, and it's very good.
We are recording this on a boat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes.
We are literally
We
pirates.
are all in the same room together, and to prove it, I'm gonna high five Ashton right now.
Okay. Kinda.
Kinda.
Maybe. I don't even know if it
Kinda
picked
maybe. I heard it. And you know what?
Okay.
I also heard it in real life because we're on the same boat.
Yes, in real
Yes.
life, on the boat.
Yes.
That's the sound of the ocean.
Yeah, that's the sound.
That's the sound of the boat.
Ah! And that's a seagull flying by.
Yeah, we're on a
Yo,
boat right now.
ASMR POV, you're on a boat with the
You're on
hosts
a
of
boat
Writers
recording a
Roulette.
podcast with your best buddies, Writers Roulette.
Yeah. We all have Mai Tais. It's very nice.
Yeah.
I have a confession to make. I don't actually know what kind of alcohol a Mai Tai is. I just know that
I
it's...
don't.
Me
didn't know
neither.
that. I didn't want to ask. Don't know.
I
Guys
thought
don't
it'd be
know.
funny if I just pretended that you were pronouncing mojito really wrong. So that's what I've been doing this whole time.
I mean, it made no functional difference. But yeah.
Alright, so we got. Do we have enough
I think that's enough.
cars and characters in the world?
We have that goblin character, which means that we also have like a generic fantasy setting, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, what if it's like orcs and goblins? Yes.
And the person they race is like an elf on a chariot. And
Yes.
it's one of those elves that no one likes. Like, my favorite thing about fantasy, like real fantasy, is when they play elves
yeah, real
for
fantasy.
laughs.
Fantasy that actually exists.
Like real fantasy, when there are real elves that really exist. Like, my
Yeah.
favorite thing is just making fun of elves the whole time, because they're pretentious assholes and I hate them.
Fuck elves.
Fuck elves. If you're an elf,
If you're an elf
Fuck
and you're
you.
listening to this podcast, you suck. Fuck you.
you suck. Fuck you.
We're out for blood today.
We sure are.
So I hope you're not. I hope you're not anyone who we don't like.
I hope you don't. Watch PewDiePie are an elf is our RuPaul. I think
That's all.
that's it.
That's all for today.
I think that's all for today.
Thanks for
For
listening.
now.
Bye. Oh, also, if you're a Redditor,
sorry. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Reddit.
yeah, if you're a Reddit, fuck.
If you're
If you're
Reddit,
Reddit.
fuck.
Fuck.
If you are Reddit,
If you
fuck.
are Reddit, fuck.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
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 I wanted one more character. Was what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Because we sort of toyed with the idea of Hermes earlier and didn't really come back to him.
Mhm.
And I think it's nice to have like a sort of minor antagonist.
Okay.
Like just a kind of guy who's just like a douche who we like race against and have like a competitive element with
Yeah.
A rival.
outside of the actual like trying to kill Keanu Reeves god
Yes.
plotline. So yeah, I think Hermes is good for that. Like just I don't know a lot about Hermes. Can we just have like a guy in a chariot? We talk about chariots a lot, but like I think a chariot
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah.
I quite like that. But yeah. Do you want to name everyone and then nail
Yeah,
the plot down?
I got the random name generator up. The first character is called Jason Butt. Two
Jason
T's.
Butt.
Just straight up Jason Butt.
Can that be
I don't
our
know if we can
CEO?
use that.
And then everyone makes jokes about how his last name is Butt and the company
Jesus.
is Butt Corporations. And he's like, it's not fucking funny. It's not funny.
This is Butt Corp. It's serious business.
I feel like Jason Butt
That's a
is
bit too much. Yeah.
too human of a name. It's too human of a name. This guy is. I mean, I've run with the idea that this guy is a god. I don't know if
I don't think we
confirmed
have.
him
I
as a
think this
god,
is
but,
just
like,
I like-
powerful businessman from sci-fi
I
world or
really,
something.
really like the idea that he's like from a sci-fi, like dimension, but it also has like gods and stuff like that. And he's like a demigod who's trying to get the attention of Zeus, who's his dad.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
has like a complex
oh.
about it. And he's like, once I do this theme park and over a whole world, my dad is gonna be so proud of me because I'm basically gonna be a god at that point, and then he'll have to love me.
That's fun.
So I really like the idea of him having like a really normal name, and he's like, "Fuck you! It's really important to me."
Joe Jackson.
Okay.
Let's do female names. Let's name Vampire Lady and Greaser Mechanic Protect Lady.
Fuck yeah.
Denise Mayer, Abigail Hansen, Georgie Browning.
I liked Abigail and I liked Georgie for our, like, greaser lady. Abigail the vampire and Georgie. I really like that for our greaser chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Georgie Browning is cool. And Abigail Hansen was the other one.
Maybe a different last name.
Should we go, like, what's, like, a generic vampire, like, a vampire surname? Do we want to go with, like, I don't even know.
Alucard. Abigail Alucard.
Wow. That's just naming after another famous vampire.
Hey, they do it all the fucking time. How many Draculas are there in pop culture?
Well, it's supposed to be the same Dracula, though. We can't take Alucard Castlevania and just stick his surname on the end of our vampire
because
character.
It's so fucking funny, and the alliteration.
I don't think we can. I think it should be alliterative.
But then we don't have another vampire name that starts with an A.
I don't know. I'll just read some surnames off, I guess. Parker, Crouch, Kaufman, Wagner, Morgan, Craig.
Abigail Morgan, maybe.
Perhaps.
Goddard, Salter, Coleman, Hogan.
Abigail Hogan.
Abigail Hogan. Abigail Hogan is not a vampire.
WWE vampire wrestler. A la The Undertaker. Can you smell what Abigail is cooking? Maybe. It smells a lot like iron.
Jesus. Byers. I don't know if do we need surnames? Are we going with Hogan?
We don't have to. I just thought the joke of, like,
Hogan.
Can you smell what Abigail is cooking? It's blood sausage.
It's blood. I can see Barrett here. I like Abigail Barrett, but also still not very vampire.
It's so not vampire-y.
Yeah. Let's go on fantasynamegenerator.com.
There's probably
my favorite website.
There's probably a vampire name generator.
Of course there is.
There is.
Vampire. They're all first names.
Well, we can just use a first name as a last name.
Okay, but like Archibald and Jacob and Dimitri, these are the male names.
Would literally, I've met people like with first name, last names.
Yeah, of course.
Abigail Archibald.
I can see Simone here. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm down for Abigail Archibald. It's quite a mouthful.
Yeah, and she's a camp vampire.
The third.
She gets as many syllables as
Abigail
she wants.
Archibald the third.
Yes.
That flows. I like that. Okay. Male name generator for the CEO. Aiden Hester. Rick Buchanan.
Rick Buchanan.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
It's such a, like, Montana hunter name. I love it.
Who else have we got that we need to name? We got a lot of fucking archetypes here that I've forgotten.
Raccoon.
The raccoon.
Oh, yes! The
boss.
raccoon mobster.
And
Should we go
his squirrel
Italian
sidekick?
names for those guys?
Yes.
I'll go on fucking fantasy name generator.
I think they only need first names, probably.
Yeah, okay. Sebastiano. Orazio.
I really think it should be really, really, like,
These are, like,
reductive
yeah.
and
Can I do
Goodfellas-y. Like, someone should be Tony.
New York names.
I like Tony and Sebastiano.
I feel like Sebastiano's a little long, but I'd Tony. Tony's such a name.
Tony and Sebastian is a gang.
Yeah, Sebastian the squirrel.
Yo! And Tony the raccoon. Oh.
I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
I like that.
Yeah. New York names for dogs.
Can
That's
we look
the
at
third
that?
search result.
Can we please?
That's the name of my new post-punk band.
107 New York themed dog names.
New York themed dog names? What is it? Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my dog Bronx. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Dinosaur.
gentrifying-
Dinosaur.
You probably
Named
walk
after-
to your neighborhood bodega to get a green smoothie every time you go to your fucking job at a startup. Fuck you.
If you're a white person in New York,
White
fuck
people
you.
in New York do not interact. Except for my sister's boyfriend, you are cool.
This whole video is one massive do
Yes.
not interact. Video?
Yeah, this whole video.
This whole video
that you
that
guys
our viewers
are
are watching
viewers.
is a call-out post.
Yeah. I do want to talk about this 107 New York themed dog names article because I think it's really funny. Joe from Joe's Pizza.
Fuck you.
And Dinosaur from Dinosaur Barbecue.
That is not New York themed.
Shake Shack!
Shake Shack the dog! Shake Shack the dog! You went to New York once on your fucking, you did like a summer in New York, and you went to the M&M store and you fucking loved it, didn't you? Your dog's name is Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is a global chain establishment.
Chicken and waffles
We have
is also on this
No!
list.
How white are
Pizza!
you? How white are
Pizza! Oh my god. The entire cast of Friends. That's not the name. They're all separate things.
you? Phoebe
But they're
the
also all on
dog.
here. Yeah.
I'm about to ring, like, my microphone is like a blue snowball, so it has like a neck, and I'm about to ring it.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's gonna get out of hand. I'm gonna stop reading.
You're giving me so much anger, and I'm not even a New Yorker. I'm literally on the horizontal opposite of New York.
Fuck you, that article. If you wrote that article, I didn't check your name, I already closed it. Fuck you. You don't
Fuck
deserve
you.
credit
You
Fuck
don't
you.
for that
deserve credit
fucking
for it.
article. I feel like we've got some character. Oh, Goblin. Goblin.
Goblin.
I'm still on fantasy name generator. Ags, Wux, Zux. These are boring. I like Cresp.
I don't know. Fantasy name generators for goblins are never good.
True.
But I can't think of any other goblin names except for, like, a D&D character on a podcast I like. Riz Gutgak, if you're listening to this, or I guess Murph. Nice.
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 Grart.
Grarks.
Grart.
Grart.
Grox.
Grart is funny.
Modort.
Modort.
Quell. Whiskey? WYZQEE? I like whiskey.
Whiskey is really funny. But what if we
Whiskey.
spell it with no vowels?
How do you... Oh, just two Ys?
Wait, hold on. I can't see your screen, so I don't know how it's actually spelled. But I was thinking that.
Oh, that's good. WZKY whiskey. That's good.
Yeah, we can just do it without the E's.
I like that.
Y doesn't count as a vowel, fuck you.
I mean, it does in this context, but also I get like in spirit, I get what you're
Yeah.
trying to do. So yeah. Okay, whiskey. I shouldn't like pronounce that as two separate words.
Haha, wait, whiskey. That's funny. That's a funny.
Yeah, thanks, Tobe. Nice one, Tobe. Good
Yeah.
job, buddy.
Very
I'm
cool.
gonna
You got
put-
the funny joke reference.
You want to get the funny joke reference?
Yeah. I think whiskey should be played by, is it Alan Tudyk?
Yes.
The guy who does animal
Yes.
noises for... He did, like, the bird in Moana and stuff. I think he should play whiskey.
He's so fucking good.
I think whiskey should drink, like, exclusively fruity cocktails.
Yes, correct. Whiskey and his fucking sex on the
Because
beach.
funny, because it's not whiskey. Yeah.
Oh, man. The juxtaposition between a goblin and a Sex on the Beach cocktail is amazing.
Whiskey gets a cranberry vodka. Whiskey in his fishbowl cocktail. It's bigger than his head is, so he kind of holds it like a
Oh my
watermelon.
god. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that visually.
Whiskey is my new favorite boy.
Yes, I love whiskey.
He's my boy.
What a good boy. Okay, who else are we casting? So who have we got? Rick Buchanan is Keanu Reeves. Sebastian the Squirrel is John Mulaney. Tony the Raccoon is John Mulaney. Sebastian the Squirrel is the other guy
Nick
whose name
Kroll.
I've forgotten. Thank you. Whiskey is Alan Tudyk. Now who are these other two?
Abigail should be Charlize Theron.
Who?
Charlize Theron. She was.
I don't know the name.
Hold on. Let me find things that you would know. Yeah.
Oh, she's in Mad Max. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, she was? Cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I wouldn't know. But, like, her in the Old Guard is what I... Like, that color hair.
I've got an alternative.
Oh.
Okay. Shoot an alternative. Go ahead, buddy.
Maybe I just think she's pretty. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita Nyong'o is the vampire. Yes,
as
immediately,
a
yes.
old Hollywood vampire.
I'm immediately changing my casting choice. Lupita Nyong'o, her as that vampire. We need more black vampires. She would be so good.
It'd be fun to cast someone who isn't white as a vampire.
It would be so good. Blade, but again, and with a pretty lady.
I think I would cry. I might die on the spot.
Lupita Nyong'o.
And also, she's a wonderful actress.
She's
and
so good.
She could totally pull it off.
I was really tempted to put, I didn't know her name, Tiona Parrish. She played Monica Rambeau in WandaVision as Georgie Browning as well. I think her big hair in the WandaVision sitcom world, that was like something I wanted. I'll see if I can find a picture of her with the big sitcom hair that she had.
Ooh, okay.
I remember it looking slightly different. I remember there being a part. Maybe I'm thinking of her actual hair that she has. One of those two. I think I was, yeah.
Yeah, I like this cast.
This is a cool
Sick.
cast. Yeah, I like these gang. Can this have a stupid long name, like the Trans-Dimensional World Cup Tournament, and then some sort of, I don't know. I want to put a number on the end, but I don't know what. Oh, Roman numerals.
Ooh, I really love that.
Roman numerals translator. I want to put 2033 or something in Roman numerals.
Oh, that's so good.
Also, there's been a lot of these competitions before. Do they hold them on a different planet?
Yeah, I think they...
How many planets is this guy taking
I really
over?
like the idea of the tournament not being an annual thing, but being like a trial by combat. If someone decides that
time, I feel like time is meaningless, right? So I don't think it could be an annual thing or anything.
Yeah, I think
True,
it should be if this company is kind of ruled by archaic Greek mythology laws still, because it's kind of it's techie, but it's still very antiquated in that sense. So if you go, I'm challenging you specifically to a trial by combat, you have to work up the ranks. And if you beat the CEO, you just are the CEO now.
Okay.
I really like that.
This title probably needs workshopping, but I have the Trans-Dimensional Racing League MMMVI, which is 3006.
I think I really like the Roman numerals. I think perhaps we should do something more trial by combat-y than Racing League.
I think the Trans-Dimensional Cup. Do we like that, or is that?
I don't know.
I
think that's too
want
abrupt.
it to be long and too much.
Yeah, way too much.
Maybe we should have a title kind of like Bill and Ted's Bogus Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey or Excellent Adventure, where it's the Trans-Dimensional Trials, where you think it's going to be really a lot, and then it ends up being the Trans-Dimensional Trials of Bullshit 80s slang, MMMVI, or Bullshit 50s slang, because it's a 50s thing.
50s slang. What have we got? Hold on, guys. Super Murgatroyd. Cool or with it? The Super Murgatroyd Trans-Dimensional Racing League MMMVI.
Apparently the term bitchin' is from the 50s.
The Bitchin' Racing League. I don't know who the target audience of this movie is. I don't know if they can hear the word bitchin'.
The Trans-Dimensional Totally Bitching Racing League.
Apparently blow off means to defeat in a race for hot rods and shit like that. The Trans-Dimensional...
Oh.
Are our two lesbian characters gonna blow each other off?
That's a different movie.
That's a shame.
I think it should be the Trans-Dimensional Cruisin for and then another fancy sci-fi word Bruisin, MMMVI. I like an overcomplicated title.
Well, that's
I
the
think
point.
That's the point of it. I really like the Trans-Dimensional Cruisin for a Monumental Bruisin, MMMVI.
Oh, monumental. Yes. Can we put Monumental Bruising Cup?
I don't think it would be a cup. I think it's just a trial by combat.
What is the title of this thing?
The Trans-Dimensional Cruisin for a Monumental Bruisin.
Why? Well, the Trans-Dimensional Cruising for a Monumental Bruising isn't a noun. What's the about?
The cruisin is the verb.
So...
is modifying cruising.
This isn't grammar. This is not grammar.
What? What?
I don't know what you're asking
This
me.
does not make sense.
It's a sentence that makes
I don't know what
sense.
you're saying to me.
How?
Can we call it Cruising for a Trans-Dimensional Bruisin?
That's what I was thinking.
I will go with it if you like it better, but I do like the overcomplicated title.
It's not overcomplicated. It's just like grammatically
not.
incorrect. It's not It's
It
not
makes full
overcomplicated. It's
sense.
just incomprehensible.
It makes full sense, but
I disagree.
will go
but-
with what
but
you're
go
saying.
off.
Ashton, do the recap.
I should do the recap.
Yeah. Ashton, do the recap.
No, because now I'm laughing.
Ashton, we're gonna keep making you laugh until you do the recap. Ashton, you have to do the recap while you're laughing. This is the mark of a good improv comedian. Go, 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 go.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Our words were lighter. We may have ignored the word lighter. Highway and competition. And from that, we created Cruisin' for a Trans-Dimensional Bruisin, a modern fantasy racing film. We start in an alternate universe 1950s, without the racism and the bullshit, but with magic. Our protagonist is Georgie Browning, played by Tiona Paris, a mechanic with dreams of being a great racer, who discovers beings from other dimensions appearing through portals to come and join the race. The person responsible is evil sci-fi CEO Rick Buchanan, played by Keanu Reeves, who aims to turn Georgie's world into an entertainment park. To stop him, Georgie works to defeat Rick in a drag race trial by combat. She makes her way through the rounds of the competition, meeting a goblin called Whiskey, Tony the Raccoon and Sebastian the Squirrel, plus a newfound love in old Hollywood vampire Abigail, played by Lupita Nyong'o. And that is the story that we made.
That is Cruising for a Trans-Dimensional Bruisin.
Yo!
That's what we got.
I think it's great.
I think it's
fucking
fun.
It's
love
definitely a
this
fun concept. I would absolutely watch this movie if someone
I would
made
watch
it.
the shit out of this. And then I would draw fan art of Lupita Nyong'o as a vampire meeting Blade 3 times, at the very least.
Oh my god. Please draw fan art of our funny
At
movies.
us in all of your vampire Lupita Nyong'o.
Outrageous
fan
Roulette
art.
Pod on Twitter. Bop. Sick. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for watching.
Roll credits.
Hi, it's the mortal vessel currently possessed by post-production Callum. Hope you enjoyed that. New episodes come out every other Sunday, so make sure to follow us wherever you're listening, and maybe like and share while you're at it. And if this episode inspires you to make anything, or you just like to say hi, you can find us at RoulettePod on Twitter, or writersroulettepod@gmail.com. As always, you are listening to Serenity by the totally bitchin' G2KMS. And if you're interested, you can join us on Discord. Head over to Twitter, and it's on the pinned tweet. We're really cool, and you should hang out with us. Okay, bye.